Two St. Lucian nationals, Irvin Changu and Erasmus Joseph, appeared at the No. 2 Magistrates Court in St. George's before Magistrate Francine Foster on Tuesday. Both men, who were represented by attorney-at-law Peter David, were jointly charged with trafficking and possession of a controlled drug. The men were picked up by members of the Royal Grenada Police Force Drug Squad last week Wednesday, after an operation at the apartment where they lived in Fort Judy turned up cocaine. Both the prosecutor and David approached Magistrate Foster on the bench, and it was agreed to enter a plea. On the charge of trafficking, Irvin Changu pleaded guilty, while Erasmus Joseph pleaded not guilty. On the charge of possession, both Joseph and Changu pleaded not guilty. The matter was adjourned and both accused were remanded to Richmond Hill Prison to return to court on Thursday. Officer in charge of the drug squad, Superintendent Rodriguez James, spoke with CC6 Newsnight about the circumstances that led to the arrest of the non-nationals.
We conducted a search of a house in the Fort Judy area, and during the execution of that search, 1.5 kilos of cocaine was found. Two persons were occupying this house. There were two non-nationals, and they were actually from within the OECS St. Lucians, and they were both charged and brought to court this morning. I guess you're familiar with the results. But it's not the first time we have seen non-nationals coming to Grenada and attempting to get involved, especially in cocaine trafficking. Right? But I believe that we are on top. We are on top of the situation, and hence the reason why the persons were arrested. But of course, we have the old problem of St. Vincentians coming down to Grenada with cannabis and attempting to set up shop and to find markets for the cannabis from St. Vincent.
The cocaine seized has a street value of $115,500 EC dollars. Still with news from the court, 27-year-old St. Andrew resident Kellon Powlett, who frequents a St. George Northwest community, appeared before Magistrate Francine Foster to answer 6 charges of allegedly having sex with a minor. Kellon has been charged with 4 counts of sexual intercourse with a minor and 2 counts of sexual assault on a minor. Peter David, attorney-at-law, provided defense for Kellon and pleaded with the magistrate to grant him bail as he has no previous convictions. Magistrate Foster then cited the seriousness of the charges brought against Powlett, but subsequently granted him bail in the tune of $10,000 with 2 sureties, with strict instructions that he is to stay away from the community where the alleged incidents took place and have no contact with the minor or family member, neither by WhatsApp nor text. He is also to report to the police station Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and not leave the country without the state's permission. Kellon is to return to court on May 13th. Kellon is alleged to have committed the sexual offenses on an 8-year-old girl. Sherry Ann Noel, CC6 Newsnight.